Yo, what's going on? I'm at work right now. It's 1:52 p.m. October 1st. Happy October, guys. 2024. I'm walking across the street to get a C4 as a little bit of a pre-workout for the gym session I'm about to hit. I'm gonna do back. I think I might do a lower body up. I don't know. One thing I am for sure doing is deadlifts, and I'm hyped about that. So trying to build my strength back up from 455 for 4 back down to a plate barely for deadlifts because I have two herniated discs and it caused me a lot of pain. I repeat myself a lot on the show because somebody might just click on one show and peace out, so you might not know that information. But anyway, so I'm at work and talking with one of my coworkers. Don't know if he listens to the show or not, but we're going back and forth talking about, pretty much in a nutshell, how this place where I work, it's innovation and creativity and being more efficient, being quicker, thinking of better ways, faster ways, thinking of smarter ways, safer ways, more efficient, and just making things better. It's frowned upon up here. And it's so frustrating because the intent is pure. The intent is to make things better, help people out, but it's frowned upon because the mentality is, hold on, can I do Apple Pay while I'm doing this recording? Let's see. Oh, beep. It still worked. It's crazy. Yeah, so the intent is pure, which makes it frustrating for me, at least, thinking that I'm trying to make people's jobs easier, trying to make them more efficient. I'm trying to make, I'm making these guides, I'm making these cheat sheets, I'm making these reference points, I'm making everything. I mean, got like 12 different things in my folder right now that if I were to present all 12 to somebody in quality assurance, I'd probably lose my job because it's out of, I don't know. It's not official documentation of the people that we work for. So, but dude, my argument right there is I wouldn't want to or even need to do this if it was good enough in the first place. If the processes and the instructions were as clear as they could be and as laid out and step by step as it could be, I wouldn't be doing this, And you probably heard me talk about this in the past, but dude, it's so frustrating, man, because it's like, hey, I'm trying to think of a better way to do this. And every time I do, it's like, hey, do not do that. Follow the instructions. You're going to get in trouble. And dude, in some ways, I'm pretty thankful that I get these little reminders. I feel like they're nudges from the universe saying, hey, this isn't the place for you. You got to get the fuck out of here. This place isn't good for creativity, thinking outside the box and pushing yourself, having high standards. This place is not the place for that. Not that it's a bad place to be, but for me and my goals, aspirations, ambitions, and I guess intent with growth in my life is not it for me. So it's a nice reminder to work a little bit harder, to get out of here sooner than later. And I'm not ungrateful to be here at all. It's a great place to be as far as a place of career and everything. And I don't take that for granted, but I'm allowed to have complaints about the work that I do up here. And it's not just this position, it's the entire Air Force. So, but I'm headed back inside now, so finish this thought later. Anyway, here I am at home, made it home, hit the gym, it was nice, did some deadlifts, it all felt good. Dude, it sucks, man, because I'm not as strong as I used to be. I have no doubt that I'll be back, but just the little mental hits it takes on you when you know that every single time you go to the gym, you're just not even close to what you were. You're not even close to your best. I know that it takes time. I mean, I've been doing this for 11 years. I've been hitting the gym ever since I was 16. I'm now 27. So I understand how this shit works, but it doesn't mean it doesn't suck sometimes. But anyway, that's that. So to finish the thought earlier, it's just a nice reminder when I have days like today because it makes me want to work even harder. It kind of realigns me and my focus on what I'm doing. Sometimes I feel like I'm not working hard enough. Well, let me rephrase that. I feel like I always work hard for what I can do right now, but I do not feel like what I'm working on is the right thing for me. And I guess part of that is me just navigating all of this by myself and trying to figure out what works and what doesn't work. Because as you've heard in the last 20 episodes, I've changed my schedule up, changed, well, I guess if you go back 6 weeks or so, I've changed my diet up. I've changed my focus as far as what I do on content Fridays, and that's not even Fridays anymore. I've just changed some things up because what I'm doing right now, I don't feel like is the right thing. If someone had a gun to my head and they said, what's the right thing to do right now? I would probably answer, just finalize the program. You don't have to have everything completed to get going. You don't have to have, I heard this quote one time and they said entrepreneurship is kind of like flying a plane, but building it as you go. Something like that. Meaning the only way to make this work is to fly the plane, repair the plane as it's in the air, build the plane as it's in the air. There's no landing, you go. And that kind of stuck with me. It stuck with me for a while. Because it's just a perfect quote or example, I think at least, of how brutal it really is. And I don't know, man. Maybe it's one of those discouraging days. Maybe it's just a whole bunch of stuff, but I just need to I don't know. I feel like I'm distracted. I feel like I'm on my phone too much. I feel like I'm thinking about the wrong things. I feel like I'm focusing on the wrong things. Because I think in my heart of hearts, I know that I could probably launch everything today. And as I'm launched and as I'm trying to attract new people, I can still continue to work on the program. But I guess what I've learned in the last 2, 3, 4, 5 months is that the offer is everything. And if you can just nail the offer, just nail it, the selling and the marketing and everything becomes 10 times easier. And now I'm in the industry of that shit. I would like to do that. Meaning I'd like to have my shit take care of itself. And the way to do that is to spend a lot of time front loading the work to get all of it done now. So that way, when it comes time to do X, Y, or Z, I don't have to worry about this side of things because it's done and it's been done. And I can just focus on the selling, the marketing, or whatever. I don't have to worry about making new things for the program, which I always will because I love the shit. But this is tough, dude. It's tough to prioritize. Yeah, period. It's tough to prioritize the things that I think need to be prioritized within the context of all this shit because I'm like, yeah, I got to make the content. But then I think, I do, but I don't need to make this much. I only need to make 7 pieces per week. And I'm making a lot more than that, so that's good. But so all my time's going there. I need to be learning some sales stuff. I need to be learning about as far as the order of how things are going to go down. So someone signs up for the program, then what? So I need to figure that shit out. Someone signs up for the program, what do they get? And then I need to finalize that. So super left field from how I started the show this morning, or I guess 4 hours ago. It's 4:28 p.m. right now. But it's just a nice reminder to keep going and to keep working hard. So I don't know. I think I might just end the thing right there. Also, apparently yesterday's show didn't upload. So awesome. I'm going to have to fix that. But if you're listening in 3 years, you're not going to know the difference anyway. So anyway, it's October 1st, 2024. It's 4:28 p.m. I think it's Tuesday today. Yeah, it's Tuesday. And I'm going to sign off for the day. So appreciate you guys listening. Talk to you soon. Peace out.